माननीय सदस्य समदानी जी।
Madam, thank you for permitting me to take part in this very important discussion on the Tribhuvan University Bill. Madam, I understand this university is named after one of the pioneers of our cooperative movement, Tribhuvan Das Patel. When I understand about the name of this proposed university and the name of the bill, it brings to my mind the first part of a slogan of Sri Narayana Guru. Sri Narayana Guru had said, Tribhuvana Seema Gadanna Tingi Vingum, Tribudi Mudinyi Teliniyudunna Deepam. Narayana Guru meant and envisaged that knowledge should cross the limits of the Tribhuvan. I do remember the pioneering efforts of Dr. Varghese Kurian, with whom I was fortunate to have personal relationship. It was he who turned the barren lands of Gujarat into flourishing lands of dairy production. Dr. Varghese Kurian was responsible for the White Revolution, which led to the transformation of India's rural economy. Shah Benegal's 1976 classical movie, Mandan, actually tells the story of this transformation. That is the essence of the cooperative movement. Madam, I take this opportunity to pay my tribute to Dr. Varghese Kurian, whose efforts are embodied in the Institute of Rural Management Anand, IRMA, which is now poised to become a university. Madam, I am very sorry to state here that the government fails to see the whole as a complex. The prejudiced sectarian agenda of the government will not be able to help our campuses, will not be helpful for creating and erecting a healthy campus and a healthy university. The basic issue is, madam, no doubt the autonomy of our educational institutions. One after the other, the government policies are becoming responsible for the destruction of the autonomous nature of our educational institutions. Even in this present bill, madam, there are many provisions, many clauses that affect the federalism, which is very important aspect of our constitution. As we all know, education comes under the state list. I would like to seek a clarity. Much of my time was lost, madam, due to the hangama. So, madam, this prejudiced sectarian agenda has to be kept aside. Cooperatives, once it was envisioned and envisaged as an instrument of economic democracy. But these cooperatives have nowadays become mere vote banks, controlled by local elites, sidelining the very farmers and laborers. So very important aim must be, madam, the empowerment of the rural population. One of the noteworthy features of the present cooperatives is their non-inclusive character. What steps the government is going to introduce to ensure the pluralistic and the inclusive nature of the educational institutions and universities? Women, Dalits, and the local population, the tribal community, they continue to be underrepresented in leading roles. The financial management is another problem. The governance has to be reformed. There is little room for the student representation. The aim of a university should not be, madam, just the provision of jobs. I understand the university should provide jobs, but there must be higher aims in the changing scenario of the world. It should not be like that the poet said, हम क्या कहे अहबाब क्या कारे नुमायान कर गए बीए हुए नौकर हुए पेंशन मिली फिर मर गए. It should not be like that. There has to be other aims, great destinations of life. This bill barely scratches the surface of the deeper crisis afflicting the cooperative sector. So I request the government to take urgent steps to ensure the autonomous nature of our universities and the inclusive and pluralistic nature of the system of education. Thank you, ma'am.